What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Key, or you can call me DX, or you can call me DXKI. It doesn't matter what you call me. Just make sure it's one of them three. So today, I'm going to talk about personally my favorite pair. USDSEK, USDSEK. I like to call it USDSEK. I don't know why. And also, we're going to talk about the CPI trade that I took earlier today. January 12th, 2023. So go grab your notepad, go ahead, get ready, grab your Bucks gear, because boy, we in the playoffs. We play Monday in Dallas, baby. I hope you came to play, because we coming to win. So yeah, we gonna chat when you get back. Okay, so let's talk about why I love trading this pair. It's because it's such a simple pair to trade. It's very beginner friendly, It follows market structure very well, and it follows fibs very well. So if you're a beginner trader and you're looking for something, even indicators to give you the extra edge or give you more confluences, this is a perfect, very good pair for that. So let's just break down some past history real quick so I can really show you why I love this pair. So we have resistance, support, break, retest, flush, and then pull out your fibs, wick to wick. And let's just break this down real quick. They have this little zone right here. Boom. Now just look at the amount of confluences that you have just from that. Not even looking at candlestick formations. We have retest of this zone here. Boom. We have a retest of the EMA, 50 EMA. Boom. We have the retest of the 0.618. Boom. Like, that's beautiful. Like, that's such a nice setup right there. And once I remind you, once again, this is the 8-hour time frame. So that's a very solid time frame to trade on, or to even look for a setup on. Of course, you can drop down to the 4-hour or the 3-hour to find an entry. I am a swing trader, so I do look for my main market structure on the daily, weekly, or 8-hour, and then I do drop down to the 4, 3 hours, or the 2-hour to find an entry. But yeah, like this, that's why I really love this pair, because it just feeds you, man. It feeds you. And then look, we can look some more. Same thing. Break of the little level right here, little zone, flush, comes back up to retest, and let's pull out our fibs. Let's pull out our fibs, man. See what happens. Let's see what happens once we pull the fibs out. It did it again. Look at this little zone here. Probably would have gotten wicked out because the news that came in, as you can see. But look, retesting this zone. Let's see what I'm talking about. Retesting this zone right here. Retesting the 50 EMA. We're right between the 0.5 and the 0.618 fib levels. Like, it does not get any easier than that, man. It's like, I love this pair. And if you are a beginner trader and you're looking for a good pair to trade, definitely trade this pair. So let's go over here to some current price right now. So I'm put a little clip of me entering the trade down here, because I anticipated that it was going to go up and retest this level here. So like I say, I'm very confident in this pair. I usually do not counter trend trade, but with this pair I do, because I'm confident with this pair. I love this pair. So I kind of knew it was going to give me a retracement to this zone here. And you want to know why? Let's pull out the fib. Like, it's crazy. So where are we at? So this zone, this little level here, this zone here matches up perfectly with our 0.382 level on our fib, right? I also knew that CPI was coming up. So that's why you see this right here. I was thinking, because if I drop down, let's go down to the 4 hour real quick. If I drop down to the 4 hour, we see that we have an M pattern here. And when you have an M pattern, after it flush, it likes to come and retest the neckline of the M pattern. And as you can see as well, it's respecting our 0.78 level here on our fib. So I was looking to either get in here at the 0.382 or the 0.78 here. But I was more confident in the 0.382 because let's take a look. We got the fib level it's lining up with. Let's get rid of the fib so we can see some more. And then we also have this zone respected here, and it's also respecting the EMA. Sorry about that. It's also respecting the EMA. So let's insert the clip of me taking the retracement of this and me actually not succeeding, because I did close that position early because it started to do a lot of consolidation, and I was like, all right, things are going to become sticky leading up into CPI, so I should probably play it safe and just close the position. And that's eventually what I did. Woke up the next morning and boom, it would have hit my take profit. You're going to see that in the clip here. So let's talk about today, CPI. So when price came into the zone here, I did not get an entry. There's nothing telling me to enter this trade, and I was actually looking at the 3 hour time frame. All right, here we go. So let's go down to the 3 hour time frame. So when price came to this zone, there was nothing telling me to enter the trade. There's nothing telling me to enter the trade besides like the 0.3 fib level, the zone, and the EMA. But when it comes to candlestick formation, there was nothing telling me to enter the trade. So I literally I sat on my hands. I just sat there. I was like, okay, even if it does go into my favor, it is what it is. You know, there would be another trade. There would be another time to enter. I know this pair is going to give me another opportunity. But then when I woke up, I saw that it came back into the zone. It came back and retested the zone, retested the EMA. Then it gave me a bearish engulfing candle and a wick. But by the time I noticed it, it was already at the candle close. So I was like, it's not a good risk to reward ratio. So I still kind of missed the trade. But I'm still going to pay attention to see what happens. So CPI news came out. CPI news came out. I kind of figured that USD was going to be bearish. I really didn't believe USD was going to be bearish. And also, when the news came out, it did not go crazy as I expected it to go. I expected us to get a candle like this. Just boom, just kill you right here. Either kill you or love you. So when I saw price starting to retrace back into the zone and then it started to wick down, I was like, hey, let's take a risk. I usually do not trade immediately when news hit. I usually wait an hour or two. But I was like, hey, why not? Let's just risk like a super small percentage just to see what happens, and you know, make sure I have my stop loss placed and just see what happens. I entered the trade, boom, got down here. My original take profit was in this area, as you saw from the previous clip. But I was like, hey man, CPI, you never know what can happen. Let's just shoot for the stars, you know, to the moon. To the moon. And yeah, once it came down here, I was like, man, take my money and run. And that's what I did. Like this pair, if you are a beginner trader, you will love this pair. It's so predictable, man. It's so predictable. Like you will love this pair. It's the easiest pair to trade, and it's just a great pair to trade. It's a very beginner friendly pair to trade. I was very confident. I could have set a buy limit. A sell limit if I wanted to. I could have set a sell limit here, or even a buy limit here, you know. I could have set a sell limit. I didn't want to because you just never know the news, but I could have. That's how much I love this pair. And as you can see right now, a few hours later, it did its whole retracement, you know, crazy news candle. But it's following back in path, man. Like, I love this pair. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing, for liking. Even if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it now. You know, let's grow together, learn together, make money together, and let's do this. Let's do this. Thank you once again.